We have quads, which is great. Going to bet again on the turn. I think we can do normal sizing, especially with quads here. I don't want to generate too much fold. Okay, he called again. I think here we need to size standard, because if I size too big, he will fold. His main region right now is his queenish jack, and if you bet something like this, I think folding is really complicated for him because I have bluff in my positive range. And I can just have ace jack, ace queen myself. So I think I will go for this sizing, but I don't think we can go for a bigger one. Because I think we'll generate so much fold from the a6 region, and I'm also great with this. I'm also okay with this sizing because it's still easy for him to call the low a6 region. So I'm fine. I think f4 is okay also, but the sizing should be great. Given the amount of bluff I have in my passive range. If you have less bluff, I think we can change our sizing. Sure. Ace jack, I think in shallow stacks, like, plays well as a call also. I don't mind doing both options. Especially against wishes. I think both options play well here. I will free bet all the time against a reg, but I think it's just better to play this way against what seems to be a reg. Ace jack facing leads. I think it's a range condensed too much towards the end that have equity, so I just want to raise directly. Given the SPR, I don't need to raise that big. I think just 3x is fine. Now on the king, I think pocket 7, pocket 6s, 2 pairs will raise often, and flushes also. So I think we can still bet 1/3. I don't expect him to fold a jack, and I think he doesn't have a king that much. So we have enough equity to value bet now. And now he will lead, and I will snap call, and he will show me something like 10-8. No. Facing check now, I think we only have one option. We can also think about like betting 100, because now he doesn't have that many spades. I think it's better to jam in the spots, because I see too many folds when I don't know the guys. I prefer to do this sizing and target hands like this all the time, compared to when I jam and he just fold his hand. And also when I do this sizing, I rescue the like 2 pairs in jack x region, which I say, like, I didn't even expect king 8 off to lead call. I mean, so I think the play is the best. I'll call jacks against queens, of course, and I'm going to run twice. She jam. I know it's a girl. She has a YouTube channel. He jumps so fast. Oh wow, he's flat. Oh wow. Oh, set or set. Oh, that's rude. Yeah, she jumps so fast that I think she doesn't even have tens. It's gonna be mainly ace king, kings, aces. Aces might think about slow playing, but anyway, we still have a broke. So we have pocket kings here. And I'm running another bluff against a guy. I'm definitely going to bluff this one. Pocket kings on the turn. I might go in the low frequency check here, but I think just better to bluff. To bet value anyway. And the main sizing here is overbet. That's what I'm gonna do. Now with kings, let me do that manually. I think on the river we have only 2 or 3 sides, and now with kings, I'm gonna go for the 3/4 here. Only wants to jam hands like jacks, 5, deuces, but I think king is a good hand to protect the lower sizing region, and also block a lot the board, so that's okay. Hit jack 8. I think it's a good call. He raised doesn't call that much here, so that should be fine. I'll just bet small. Usually you have bigger size, but I don't want to scare people with the big one, because you don't call that much in general. Now just bet extremely big. You can overbet. It's not because she has 6-3, 6-8 that you don't want to overbet here. I think pocket 4s, I will overbet. And on the river with my hand, I would just jam. You have like a 2/3 region. You have hands that can 2/3, and then this will overbet mainly. And I think pocket 4 is like always in the jamming region right now. Yeah, I'll jump 4s here. The fact that she has 6-8 and 6-3 suited is not can I say this? It's not enough to make me down my sizing. Like the sizing will still be all in. Got a free bet. We're going to 4-bet small here. You can take ace queen as a bluff. So like king 9. You can take ace 8, ace 7, also ace 4. Depending on your range. You can take lower pocket pairs at low frequency. And now I will call. Nothing to do. Jacks. Okay. Yeah, we're going to win twice for sure. And won the first one. Okay, second one. Nice. Nice. Open and output and 2/3. Now we'll just pot the river. And she fold. I said I will play a bit faster on the flop and on the turn. And if I see the tank too much, I cut the stream. That's a call against 4-bets. Now on this flop, I will use the... you can use 1/1 strat. You can also use like 15% pot strats. I think both sides are okay. And 1/3 is really close to the optimal strategy, so I will simplify the strategy here, even against a good player. So I'll bet 1/3. He called, the turn is an 8. I will check this one. We are going to bet polar here, so no need to bet 10s. I expect queens not to be a bad barrel here, given the fact she doesn't have that many king x. But without information here, I will just check with 10s. Again, no need to tank that much. I'll check. And now against 1/3, I don't think we can fold 10s here. Yeah, you'll have some like 5-4, 5-6. Can bluff a6 with this size. I'll just think about it, but yeah, we can fold. Expect jacks, queens with this size, but as I say, like just no way we fold 10s. Okay, king 10 is going to be a call, facing open. Okay, he snap call, so maybe this is a bit weird. I don't know what the snap call mean. Maybe he wanted to open, and this guy just opened, or he just snapped because he was saying to snap call. So I'm really unsure. I will call against this stack side, even if I think squeezing makes money here with this hand. Maybe a bit more money. Okay, on this flop, I'm going to call if he bets the flop. Okay, I'll call here queen 10. I have more EV to call. Let FS call like queens, jacks, 10s, for example. This is super weird, man. I think I will check. Like, I don't see one single line I'm valuing. And if he has like 7, just not a good play. I don't think he will call 7s against a bet. I'll check actually. This is nitty, but I don't see which hands I'm valuing. Yeah, he didn't fall in the trap. Because he will not bet pocket pairs on the turn. He might, but I don't think so. So if he doesn't bet pocket pairs on the turn, then I value nothing on the river. And then he just have like king jack, king queen that wants to check raise or something. Facing this size, I will call. I assume 1/3 range strategy. I don't know his strategy, so I'll need to look at it. And king 10 here, just a call. You can use overbet actually. Like I don't see any on the pool using this strat, but oh wow, okay, listen. And now actually my king is not good enough to call, because the problem is that my 10 is blocking too much bluffs, and I don't have any equity when I touch the 10. So actually my end should be a mix, and you prefer to call like lower kings that don't interact that doesn't interact with the bluffing region, and that make like clean outs, clean 2-pair outs, even if you don't really care about your 2-pair. So I'll fold king 10 here, and we'll always call king 8, king 5, king for this type of hand. All the queen X also, so main is not that happy in main range, I would say. Okay, now on this table I will call queen 10. I don't mind free betting again against the bottom. Okay. On this flop I will call. Against any size. One hit check, now I expect a lot of fold on the turns. I'll just bet big. I think against a fish that check on this flop you should always bet the turn, because I don't expect enough flushes. I don't expect enough sets in the checking range, and expect way too much fold here. And if he calls, I should bet again, I think. But you just always bet on the turn. Even if you have a 6, you can just bet 1/3 here, it's fine. Pocket 10s, I'll free bet that. Can do 5x, it's great. This time. The fact he has like queens, jacks super often makes tens not that great in the betting line. That's why you mix even if your jacks tens are not like pure bet here. Check. Now with tens, I think we mainly have a bet. It's going to be mixed, but I expect jacks and queens to like often bet, so now main will just be a bet on the turn big and probably jump. I'm thinking about checking again because I expect too many bets with the 7s, 8, 9 region. So I think it's not that bad to check, but I still have like kings, aces to check more than 10s here. So I think we're just going to bet, and I'm going to bet 3/4 here. Because this guy is quite aggressive, so I think it's better to play optimal when I don't exactly know, but if this guy is too aggressive, there's a high chance he's over betting against me bet. And if it's the case, then 10 makes way more money to check raise. I'm okay with the line. Call and the river. I think I would just check 10s. Like, I don't have value. I only value 9s, so the 8 is really a bad card for me. And if he doesn't call 7s now, like 10s is just absolutely awful in this line. So I don't mind also betting a smaller sizing, target like hands like ace queen. Actually, maybe it's what can I do? Yeah, I'll check here. I think it's a bit suboptimal. So I'll check on the solo after. Maybe we have two sides on the river, but this looks way too thin. And even if it's close in practice, I think it's just not good. This king, okay. The only problem I have with jam is as soon as he doesn't call enough, the jam is like literally terrible. Like really terrible. And I thought that maybe 1/3 to target in like his queen, his king is actually a good size. And maybe that's the size we do with 9s, we have two sides, but I don't play that 9 super often, that's why I didn't know that much. I think I maybe did a mistake here. Like for sure 10s maybe jamming. That's okay. And now ace 5 on the second table. Wait. I expect the bet to be fine here. We need some a6 here that bluff the turn. I will overbet this one. Like we need the a6 with only 1/3 to bluff enough the first one out. So I'll overbet this one. Second table here we open 2x against the fish. I'll check on this flop. Okay, now we touch trips. I'll just bet half pot on the turn now. And first table on the 5. Actually, the ace is not a good removal, I think, to bluff. I'll think about it, I have time. But yeah, here you should bluff the... I should bluff all the hands. They should have the ace 5 without third region to overbet. And you can choose a combo. The ace removal is too bad actually, so I will just check this one. I don't expect this hands to be in the bluffing line. I think if you have ace 5 with the 5 of hearts, okay, but not this hand here. Get king 7 off, okay. And sizing wise here, you have free sizing. You can use 3/4. You can use jam if you have like 5/4, for example, on sets. You can use like pots or like overbets with 2 per region, and when you have like good kings, you can size standard here. Pocket 9s now. I can just bet 1/3 here. That's okay. Especially on such a dry board, I think you have more EV to just bet 1/3, get called by small blinds and eject big blind from the pot. And on this turn, this is really a bad turn. I don't think we should bluff this one. And when he lead for 1/3, like that doesn't make any sense. He will have some async ends here, but I expect too much complete random ends, and given the odds, I think we can just call 9s here. I don't expect Jack X region, so if it's only A6 or air, I expect enough random ends here. I don't expect enough bluff on the river. Now, he will have some like king, queen, queen 10 that play this way, but without too many information, I think I just need to check and hope to win. This is really tough to play against because some players have queen 10, don't have a6, some players have a6, don't have queen 10. So it's not that easy to see if we have for liquidity on the rear, but I guess here we just need to check and try to warn against the pocket pair. And that's what happened, so quite happy. 10-7, here's mainly gonna be a call. Okay, and on this flop here, I will yeah, I'll fold. Okay, check, interesting. You don't check that much. It's okay to mix like pots and check. 2/3 overbets also is fine. And now with 10-7, I actually have a good polar bluff here. I'll take that. And you can mix between 1/3 and overbet, I think here. Oh, overbets. It's good to have this type of bluffs because if you only bluff like 6-7, 7-8, Ace-3, Ace-Deuce, on a lot of runouts you don't have enough bluffs, so you actually need to find this polar bluff at low frequency here.